There's dominant, then there's dangerous, and then there's Rhea Ripley. In a world where the WWE ring is filled with loudmouths, legends, and legacy names, one woman has managed to crush all expectations by rewriting the playbook on power, presence, and pure chaos. From her explosive debut to becoming the nightmare of the entire women's division, Rhea Ripley didn't just arrive, she stormed her way into the top spot. But this isn't just about titles and screams. This is about how one rebel from Australia flipped the WWE women's landscape upside down while carving her name next to the likes of Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and even Roman Reigns when it comes to sheer dominance. This is her story. Before the tattoos, before the leather jackets, before Judgment Day. There was Demi Bennett, a teenager from Adelaide, South Australia, who trained harder than most men in the gym and dreamed of becoming a global name. She wrestled in small promotions, got bruised, tossed, and broken, but never gave up. WWE spotted her potential in 2017, and by the time she landed in Mae Young Classic, fans saw something raw, something rare, and then came NXT UK. This was the real turning point. Rhea transformed, physically and mentally. Her body got stronger, her look became edgier, and her energy shifted. She wasn't trying to fit in, she was breaking the mold. And when she defeated Toni Storm to become the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion, a storm had officially arrived. What sets Rhea Ripley apart from other women in WWE isn't just her strength or her screams, it's her evolution. Let's be real, WWE is filled with great female performers. Becky Lynch has the man persona. Charlotte Flair has legacy and flair. Bayley reinvented herself from hugger to heel. But Rhea? She's a whole vibe. Part punk rocker, part dominator, all heart. The Judgment Day faction gave her the perfect launchpad. Not as a sidekick, but as the driving force. In many ways, Dominic Mysterio became more famous just by standing next to her. Her matches with Asuka, Bianca Belair, and especially that unforgettable battle at WrestleMania 39 against Charlotte Flair, didn't just prove her ability, they redefined it. That match, arguably the best women's match in WrestleMania history. Let's not act like the road was easy. Every time Rhea climbed the ladder, someone named Charlotte, Becky, or Bianca tried pulling it down. And in WWE, where spotlight is a battleground, she had to prove herself again and again. But here's the twist. Instead of trying to be the next Charlotte Flair, Rhea became the first Rhea Ripley. Her character never relied on catchphrases or comedy. She let her fists talk. And her persona? A hybrid of brutality and brilliance. While Bianca Belair became a symbol of athletic excellence, no one, literally no one, expected Rhea Ripley to become the most talked about part of Dominic Mysterio's character arc. But that's what happened. As fans booed Dominic for turning on Rey, Rhea stood behind him like a silent monster. It was subtle at first, then became explosive. Even fans are beginning to wonder, could she hold her own in intergender matches? Could she dominate even in men's Royal Rumble? That's how strong her presence has become. And while Roman Reigns built his empire on silence and control, Rhea Ripley is building hers on destruction and intimidation. She doesn't need Paul Heyman. She doesn't need the bloodline. She is her own authority. In just a few years, Rhea Ripley went from an Aussie indie wrestler to the face of WWE's new era. She redefined what it means to be a women's champion. She shattered stereotypes, and she did it all without ever pretending to be someone else. She didn't follow the blueprint, she burned it. And as the WWE Universe watches week after week, one thing is clear. The nightmare isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. This is Rhea Ripley's world, and everyone else, they're just trying to survive it.